From Classroom to Ballot Box, Youth Ethics and Democracy in Bangladesh, a group video for the public speaking course by Team Lit Brainiacs.
Hello everyone, welcome to our video. We are Lit Brainiacs and our video topic is Classroom to Ballot Box. So we spend years preparing for ourselves, for careers, for life, and never think about the vote and vote for ourselves, vote for our society, and vote for the changes and the new beginning and the revolution that we are gonna bring it together. We face a various problem in our daily life. We can see the movement, the violence, the collision between two parties, and demolish ourselves that we cannot bring our rights in front of humanity. We can never talk about the thing that pressurize us. So that's why our July movement works. And you can see the new changes. We can talk about what's wrong and what's right. So everyone says the youth generation, the young generation are the future. And we are the future, we are the futures. So we want to bring the change. And how we gonna bring the change? This is our topic and we're gonna discuss about it. So history shows that how Bengali people and the people of Bangladesh confront the conflicts and the right for ourselves. We fought in 1971 for our rights. We fought against the odds and we are against the odds. And this is how we gonna provoke ourselves, imply ourselves with the new generation and the vote. And this is how we're gonna bring the change, and we are ready to take our responsibilities. And this is how we're gonna work. So my fellow teammate Tanvir Ahmed will continue the next process. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Tanvir Ahmed here, and let me start with a question. Are we really educated, or are we just trained to pass exams? Basically, we learn formulas, data, and definitions, but no one teaches us like how do we question political promises or think about the critical weight of our vote. Education without awareness doesn't mean empower of people. It misleads them. Recent elections in Bangladesh have shown tension, have shown protest, and also so many deep uncertainties. These events remind us that democracy cannot survive on blind belief. We might have a question. What informed means? Technically, being informed is not just reading the headlines. It means understanding our history, recognition party struggles, and also knowing that our choices shape the future. If education only teaches obedience instead of critical thinking, then how do we only produce graduates, not other things, but not responsible citizens also. Healthy democracy needs people who question us, think critically, and act ethically. And real education begins the moment we start thinking of ourselves, thinking about the nation, thinking about the political terms, thinking about the normal people. Democracy is more than a system of government. It is a promise that every voice matters, not just the loudest or the richest one. In democracy, power doesn't go to a ruler. It belongs to the people, where people can cast their vote, where people can choose their respective leader, where they can select it. And democracy may be imperfect, but it gives us something priceless: the freedom to speak and the hope for a better tomorrow. Now I would like to call second Tanvir for his speech. That's it. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum everyone. I'm Tanvir Islam. I want to start with a question that how our young people are learning politics. So obviously it is the social media nowadays, because it's not just a headline nowadays, it is the truth. So the social media algorithms is making more worse. They show us the content which matches our views. It creates the echo chamber, and we rarely see the other side. Sharing unverified information is a choice, and we have the ethical duty to check before what we are sharing. However, how to check the facts? Obviously, you can look for reliable sources. Just go beyond the headline, whatever you are seeing. And nowadays, the critical thinking is not just no longer a optional thing. It is our duty as a country's voters, and we must verify the facts and we must responsibly. As the citizens, we shape our democracy on one share at a time. Let's pause and check before whatever we are posting. So, lastly, I want to say that together we can build a better informative society. And let's commit to sharing the truth. Let's encourage others to do the same. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum everyone, I am Ashikur Rahman and I want to talk about the power of silence and the importance of courage. In today's world, many young people believe that staying silent is the safest choice. They think silence will shield them from conflict and discomfort. However, silence is not neutral, it is a choice. For example, take the recent elections in our country. During recent elections, we saw the debates, protests and tensions. Many chose to stay quiet, thinking it was the safer option, but by doing so, they allowed the problems to protest, and in some cases choosing silence might seem like avoiding trouble, but ethically it can enable just injustice. Courage doesn't always need to proper protest or loud demonstrations. Sometimes it is simply speaking out against wrongdoings even when it's uncomfortable. Silence may seem easy, but it often lets harmful issues grow. True courage is not avoiding discomfort but confronting it, speaking out and standing up for what is right. By doing so, we protect our integrity and contribute to a just society. Thank you. That's all from me. Now I invite Masud Sharyar from next speech.
Good day everyone, my name is Masood and I am here to speak about an issue that affects us all, voting and the civic responsibility we bear as citizens. Voting is not about choosing person, it's about choosing responsibility over apathy. We live in a society world where political view vary significantly, and in Bangladesh this is no different. People support many political parties, like different parties advocate for various politics and align themselves with various ideologies. Every time we cast a vote, we send powerful message to the world. I care enough to learn, I care enough to think, I care enough to participate. This is the essence of what it means to be an active citizen. It is not about agreeing with everyone, it's about engaging in the process. We understand the issues and making information choices. If we truly desire change, we must stop waiting for leaders to tell us what to do. We must take action ourselves. We must lead by example and act with integrity, respecting the diversity of opinions that surround us. True democracy is only possible when we participate fully, ethically, and with an open mind. We must act ethically, respect the differences that define us, and above all, support democracy through informed and meaningful participation. Our choices matter and every vote counts. Let's make sure that we fulfill our duty not just as voters but as responsible citizens working towards a better future for all. Thank you. Speech is end here. Now Sadiq will continue the next.
Hello, I am Sadikul. As you watch this, you may be in classroom, at home, or scrolling on your phone, but one day you will stand in a polling booth, along with a ballot, along with a choice, along with a responsibility. Bangladesh history registered Indian sovereignty. The July Revolution of 2024 shows that freedom of and democracy are hard won. Recent election tension remind us that ethical action, patience, and informed participation are essential. So ask yourself, if educated youth stay silent, who will speak the conscience? So if informed youth refuse to vote, we will shape the future from classroom to ballot box. The journey is not automatic. It is a choice to learn before we judge, a choice to question before we follow, a choice to participate in responsibility and ethically. What is the moral of my telling? Basically, we are youth now, we are Gen Z. So basically, in this case, I would like to say that if we do not change our society or if we do not push ourselves, then we cannot develop our inner side, our potentiality. So we must be in consequently follow this matter or absorb this matter that we need to change our society as soon as possible. At the same time, we need to take some active action. So in this case, So for me, also for ourselves, we must be follow some basic rules and some we should take some active action.
Inshallah, we're gonna bring the change.